Issues there. We hope to get Professor Toleraya back on the program, but we'll give you further updates. Russia has issued a warning to the United States, South Korea and Japan against using their bilateral relationship as a means to target Russia or North Korea. The statement came from Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov during his visit to Wonsan, a city in North Korea. Lavrov also said that North Korea had already drawn its own security conclusions long before the latest strikes by the United States and Israel on Iran. He stressed that the conclusions were made in good time, and despite the military build-up by Washington, Seoul and Tokyo, no party is currently considering the use of force against North Korea. Lavrov also said that Moscow respects and understands the reasons behind the development of North Korea's nuclear program. Moreover, he acknowledged US President Donald Trump's remarks about potentially resuming talks with North Korea, but added that no further action has been taken. We're now once again joined by Professor Toleraya. Professor, why is Russia warning the US, South Korea, Japan not to use their alliances to target Russia or North Korea? What does this really mean? Is this a threat? We are bringing you the updates from in regards to Moscow's visit to North Korea, Wonsan. We're now joined by Joshua Barnes, who joins us live from the NewsX newsroom. Joshua, what updates can you give us on this?
Well, yes, Thomas, we've seen strengthened Moscow-Pyongyang ties in recent times. Of course, the link to the Russia-Ukraine conflict is a strong one, but this now focusing on regional stability around North Korea, something which, of course, is a flashpoint and is a concern, a potential conflict in the future. North Korea, of course, nuclear armed, as well as being in a position where there is a dictatorship and a very limited amount of information coming out from North Korea due to restrictions on media and reporting. But the North-South divide is an issue that has continued, of course, a demilitarized zone in the middle. But a new leader in South Korea, Lee Jae-myung, who has spoken positively about ties with North Korea, talking about opening dialogue. There has been friction. There has, of course, been a flashpoint following the Korean War many decades ago. But on the flip side of the positive rhetoric we've heard from new South Korean President Lee Jae-myung, there have recently been air drills, joint air drills carried out by South Korea, Japan and the United States. This is a flashpoint, and there is concern of widening tensions and geopolitical ramifications. The US also very concerned, but Donald Trump's rhetoric on North Korea has often been positive. It will be interesting to see how Russia's ties with North Korea will evolve. I think the situation around tensions between North and South look like they're heading in a more positive direction, but the problem is real in terms of tensions there, and it's something we will, of course, keep an eye on.
Thank you very much.